All right, we're going to continue looking at the if statement. So let's say that you're having a party and you have to be at least 14 to get into the party. If you're 14 or older, then you can come in. Anything under 14, you don't want them in there. Okay? So we're going to have an input. We're going to be inputting age. Now we will check their student ID. We'll scan those because it has their birth date in there so we can check and see. Because we don't trust them. You've got a 12-year-old come up and saying they're 14. So they have to have an ID. All right. So anytime we have an input, we have to have a variable. So we'll put age equals. Now here, I'm just going to use an integer because we're not going to say, oh, well, they're 13 and 9/10 years old or 13 and 6 months. No, they're either 12, 13, 14, 15. We always round off to the year. So it's going to be an integer. We're going to input. Use my quotation marks. What is your age? Okay. So I'm using if statement. If age is greater than or equal to 14. Now I'm going to put my colon there so it'll automatically indent. So everything that's indented will run off of that if statement. So we will print, use my parentheses. Come on in. Okay, so we'll run this. So our age is 12. Nothing. Our age is 18. Come on in. Now we may want to put an age limit on it. Maybe you don't want adults coming in. Maybe you just want it's a teenage party. So I don't want anybody 20 or older. So I can actually come up here. And we're going to use the and statement. If you think back to math, the and or statements, and means it has to meet both criteria. So if their age is greater than or equal to 14, and their age is less than or equal to 19, because we want teenagers, 20 is too old, we'll print, come on in. So if I run that, got a 17-year-old, come on in. If I run it again and say somebody 22, now we get nothing. Okay? I can enter, I can backspace, I can put in another if statement. So if age is less than 14, or age is greater than 19, put my colon there so it'll indent for me. I'm going to print, you are not welcome here. So what is your age? I'm 12. No, not welcome here. I'm 6, whoops, need to run the code. So I'm 16. Come on in. I'm 57. You are not welcome here. So that's all there is to the if statement and comparing numbers.